Hello guys. So this is the part 2 of the our existing video. I'll also add a link to that video so that you can check how we can change the launcher icons and also how we can set up the assets and the image. So by default, the Flutter app shows the app icon and it shows the app icon in the splash screen, right? So there here we can see it. What I want over here is that I want to create my own splash screen, and I won't be creating a splash screen using a simple timer or future.delete widget because that's not the correct way. The correct way is to let the framework itself handle it. So when the app is loading in that particular time, the app should itself show the splash screen, and when the app is loaded, it will just remove it. The problem with the thing with the approach to create a particular screen and add a timer to it is that when there is a device that is a capable device, like a powerful device, and when the app is opened on that particular device, the app will have to be loaded. The app will be loaded, but the app won't move to the next screen because the splash screen is showing, and it's based on the time. The correct way is to you the let the framework itself handle this thing. When the framework itself handles this thing, the it will be based on the device itself. If it's a faster device, the app will load more quickly, and if it's a slower device, the app will take some time. So instead of have adding a timer or something like that, we will do another way. We will use the correct way of adding a splash screen. So let's get started. First of all, I've added the assets. The asset is this icon. So what I'll do over here is that use the package Flutter Native Splash, and using that package, I'll create my splash screen. So in here, I'll write Flutter Native Splash, and we can see that the latest package was published 23 days ago. I'll copy it, paste it in here. I'll also create a Flutter Native Splash.yaml file. So in here, Flutter underscore native underscore splash that dot YAML file, and copy this whole code from this file. So I've copied it. Okay, so now what I want over here is that I will set an image over here. This image will be the icon. So icon dot png, and the background color, I can set the color, or I can set a background image. In this particular case, I'll set the color. So the color will be I can set this black color so that it matches the whole design of our icon. So to get the color, this color is 23, 24, and 16. So I'll click on it. The hex value is 17180. Okay, so in here I'll just copy it, and before I do that, I'll go to this uh, to hex code. So the thing I did over here is just to be sure that my code was correct, and that there is no problem in the actual color that I picked. So just to make sure, the another way to make this more sure is I click on this, I copy this RGB, pasted it here to X, and we have this code right here. So this is the exact code that this color picker provided. We'll close it, move it, and I've pasted the color code over here. Okay, this won't be enough. because for Android 11 and above, sorry, Android 12 and above, we have to also provide branding image, right? So that we can actually show that image. So to copy this in the branding, I'll show this, and or I can just remove it and go into this Android 12, and in the Android 12 I can show this branding image. So in here, the branding image is set to the icon itself, and the background color for the splash screen, I'll set it to this color. I'll copy it and paste it in here. Save it, and now what I want to do is I've copied this file. I've changed what I needed over here. So now I have to run this package. So for running this package, I have to actually specify where my pubspec.yaml, sorry, the Flutter native splash.yaml file is present. So I'll copy the relative path and run it. So we can see that our splash images are created. I'll clear it, close it, run my application again. So what I did wrong over here is you can see that we have seen an icon in the center. This is the app icon itself, and a branding icon that was showing in the bottom, and that was our original image that we have set. So one thing I did wrong over here is that instead of image, I have set the branding. So branding will always show in the bottom if its gravity is not set. So I'll just copy this thing, comment it out, and in the image part I'll replace that. So I've replaced this. I'll go into the terminal, rerun the command. So the package is running and it has created the splash screen. I'll close it, rerun my application. As you can see, it's the color is matching to the icon itself. Just for showing, I'll change the color to this, let's say this orange. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll copy this code, and in here I'll paste it, rerun the command. The command is running, our image is created, splash screen is created. I'll rerun the application. You can see that the background color is changed. Okay, so this is the way to create a splash screen. So this way has advantage that when a faster device is opening the application, it won't take much time, and it won't have to wait for so long just for the timer to end in, like most people try and do. So that's not the correct way. The correct way is this, and if you check the documentation, the official documentation also suggests this. So this is the right way to create a splash screen.